and it has played on me, man. Yeah, I have been missing Joanna. At the same time, I've got to the point where, yeah, I feel like I do still like Amber, but in the city.
Is he lost? Is he lost?
I'm genuinely think that if you dig a fucking ear to it, right
These
now,
guys are devil.
I need to do
Absolute
myself
devil.
a favour, and Amber, and let it
Wow.
to go speak to her. Go do it, Amber. Yeah, let him smash it.
No, he's got it.
Smash it, bro. Just do you, man.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not. He's not this.
And this Michael guy is lost. How are you picking up Joanna and you like her and then you're like, oh no, Joanna's not here anymore. I kind of really like Amber now. Let me realize how much I like Amber. Excuse me? Are you a dog? Are you a clown? Are you a table? What's going on? What is going on? And I'm actually pissed. I'm really pissed off. So Michael finally confesses and admits that he does have feelings for Amber. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I realise I do still like Amber, but in the city.
Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Now apologies for obviously the late delay for this video. I did express to you my teaser review that I'm not going to be able to publish today's video on a timely schedule as I normally do. I did just come back from a very nice, enjoyable Channel 4 event, and Danny, Jordan and Yewande were all actually meant to be there, but I think Yewande is in Ireland and the other two did not attend. Otherwise obviously would have been on site. No, I'm joking, but it would have been nice to obviously have seen Yewande, and that would have been a cute moment, but unfortunately she wasn't there. But the event was absolutely phenomenal. It was beautiful. Channel 4 are just always coming through. Now before we get into this video, please subscribe to my channel, click that button for daily and consistent content, and follow me on my Instagram at Murad_Morali. I'd massively appreciate it. Now obviously I'm not going to go sleep until this review gets out for you guys. I know you guys will appreciate it, especially if you guys wake up and you'll see a new video from me that you can watch on the way to work. This is irritating me and this is very confusing, but we shouldn't be surprised. We have Michael, and the interesting scene that I want to really get into is the one where he is sitting down on like a bench or like a beach, kind of like, I don't know, and he's sitting down with Belle and they're both talking and having a conversation. Now the reason why I find it interesting is because what we have in this dialogue is we have Michael trying to make excuses, finding excuses. He's looking for excuses in his conscious mind so that he can justify anything that he does forward onwards. And what he, by saying this, he's like, oh, Amber, Joanna's acting like this, she never hugged me, or sometimes she made me feel like X, Y, Z. Why is all this coming out now? Because your main issue was, oh, you were scared about talking about issues with Amber, and that you can do that with Joanna, and you're very forward and real with her. But then suddenly, why are all these issues coming out now that you didn't like, but you didn't really voice your concern to her?
I genuinely think that if you did go back there, things would be so much more different, bro.
She won't be able to stop herself. She'll be smiling fucking ear to ear, bro.
Like, it's just completely hypocritical and just very sad. And the reason why he's making these excuses is because he wants to try and justify his subconscious when it comes to onward actions that may be hypocritical to what he has said and stated. It's what people do to allow a gateway so that they can break their pride without feeling that they don't have enough pride. It's a kind of a very flawed trait, and we see him making those excuses, and I felt like that dialogue was very interesting and very foretelling for what is going to come. Now again, I did predict this. I did say to you guys that Joanna's going to leave and Michael is going to get back with Amber, and the reason why he's doing that is because Amber did confess that she did have feelings. But again, Michael was very on just forgetting about it because Joanna was in the picture. Now the only reason he did not even entertain Amber wasn't because he didn't like her, because the feelings were always there. He didn't entertain it not because of Joanna, but because he did not want to be seen. He did not want to be seen as a snake, although that is his main issue, how he is seen from everybody else. This is what he puts at a high value over the actual girls who he's trying to pursue.
You know what, bro? Big respect for what you're doing. Now is probably the best time ever to go and speak to her. Go do it now, bro.
Yeah, well, I don't
Let's go and do it. Smash it, bro.
Just do you, man. Do you, man.
It's gonna be awkward to break this.
And we can all see that. So by him doing all of this, it shows that he's a very self-centered individual and he's very confused. And then he's sitting on that damn sofa with everybody, talking to the guys, saying, now that Joanna's not in the picture, it's now made me think, what do you mean? What do you mean? Because now you have completely discarded Joanna for everything that she gave you, thrown her to the wolves, and now you're suddenly... open arms for Amber. And the only reason you're seeing all of this is because Ovie is somewhat speaking to you and letting you know that, you know, about pride. Ovie was making a very good conversation, and I feel like he really has taken over as the alpha male, and he's just done it so naturally that everybody kind of looks up to him, whether it be the boys or the girls, and he is just somebody that has a lot of knowledge, and I feel like he's a great character for the show, and probably is definitely the best guy character, and Amber is definitely the female best character. And the way he was talking to him, and, you know, he listens, and he goes on by saying, oh, you know, both of us have been through a lot in life, so I take words from him. Not really, to be honest. Like, these excuses are just confusing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. There's so many flawed traits now that we're seeing in Michael. It's ridiculous. And I feel like he is going to talk to Amber. He's going to confess his feelings. Amber's going to be, okay, cool, thanks. Shut it down for a minute. Go back to this Greg guy, you know, speak with the girls and everything, and then what he said will layer into her day by day by day, and then she will come back to him, and then they'll start talking, and then they will end up kissing, and that will be like a massive scene for us. This is what I'm saying to you now. I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like this is definitely going to occur for reasons.
Yeah, I realise I do still like Amber, but in this...
Now, obviously did judge Greg at first, and I feel like I just was not feeling him, but this individual, this new contestant, is very charismatic. His personality seems to be on fire, and he seems to connect with individuals very easily. So I feel like that in itself makes him a very appealing, likable factor, alongside the nice Irish accent. So I don't think he's a good fix for Amber, but at the same time, I feel like he does get on with Amber quite well, and there is something that could be done here. But I don't feel nothing will happen with him. He's just there to play as a pawn in the narrative of Amber and Michael. He is just there. Joanna did her part, then she was discarded. Now we've been given Greg to kind of play his part, to push Michael, and then once he goes and he's done and he's discarded, these two will get back together. So Joanna has allowed Amber to see some stuff. Greg will allow Michael to see some stuff. These two, Joanna and Michael, are catalysts in the whole narrative of Amber and Michael. Everything has been center stage between these two, because this is, and you may ask, why is that, and why is there editing like that? Because the producers know that these two are the driving force for this show, most definitely. And Amber had even said prior to Greg, the way I'm saying George, saying to Greg, oh, I won't ever do that, I won't ever go back to him, I'm not like that. But she is going to go back. She's just saying that to save face in that current moment. But we both know, all of us know watching this, that she will go back to him, and we don't want to see that happening.
You know what, bro? Big respect for what you're doing. Now is probably the best time ever to go and speak to her. Go and do it now, bro.
Yeah, well, I don't
Let's go and do it. Smash it, bro.
Just do you, man. Do you, man.
It's gonna be awkward for Greg, this.
Reason being is this is going to damage any possibility of Amber winning the show. I told you, Amber and Ovie are not going to win the show. Although much we would love that, a friendship couple just won't win the show. The producers won't allow it. They just simply won't, and it's just unfair. It's annoying. We have Ovie and India now who are getting on well together, and they seem to be kissing in the, you know, future scenes for the next episode. And I'm kind of glad that, you know, Ovie's going with someone. I don't think India is best suited for him. However, I feel like he is the better choice as opposed to the other new girl, Harley. I just don't think Harley is suited at all. We see Harley possibly liking Curtis, perhaps getting into Maura's shoes, and also liking Michael as well. Michael seems to be setting his eyes straight on Amber. This is going to be dangerous now, because the way he treated her was so disgusting. It wasn't the fact that he chose Joanna. That's not my issue, because Casa Moore does that sometimes. It's the issue of how you've spoken to her in such a manner and way, such a manipulative way, like carbon monoxide that kind of just seeps into your damn bones and into your nose and everything. You've done it in such an effortless manner that she just believes everything was her fault. And this is why I find it so sad. And these are the potholes in so many relationships. She said so many times, maybe if I open up more to you, what if? That has nothing to do with it. He picked you, dropped you, picked Joanna, dropped Joanna, and is going back to Amber again. This is just chaotic, it's ridiculous, and he is just absolute trash. Michael is one of these, a lot of guys in life aren't able to see why Michael is wrong, and the reason is because they are the Michael in their damn lives, and they just don't see it. They're blind to it. What reason why they are blind? Because the pride clouds everything. It can be so powerful, like Ovie said, a double-edged sword. If you are able to utilize your pride and know what it is, it can help you. But if you are lost, beloved, you are lost. Let me know what your damn thoughts are on this whole episode. of this whole Michael stuff. I really want to know. Do comment down below. I read all your comments. What are your thoughts on this waste man? Because things seem to be getting very confusing and very heated, and this narrative is going to get very intense. Do follow me on my Instagram, please, Murad_Morali, and do follow me on my YouTube. Click that button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.